wife, eternally bonded in love and happiness for the rest of the life. And the next one, joy, bliss, and eternal love.
And what a joyous wonderment, but a successful marriage doesn't always begin at the altar. First, you must find the right companion. Many young girls may ask,
where and how can I find a nice boy who is handsome, can take care of me and his firm, but not harsh when I need it? And many young boys ask,
where can I find a young girl who can cook my meals, keep my home, and raise my children?
Well, it can happen at any time, at any place.
But one should hope it doesn't happen too late.
As the young boy turns into a young man, the girls will wonder what is wrong with him, that no other girl has asked to marry him. That happens at age 25.
As a young girl gets older, she will begin to lose her attractiveness and youthful appearance. This usually happens at age 20. Now let's take a look and see how our couple got socially acquainted. Abby?
Oh, hi Mason. I didn't see you there.
Were you crying?
No, my eyes were just watering.
Abby, I don't think your eyes were just watering. I think you were crying.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Well, maybe I was crying a little.
Well, are you sad about something?
As a matter of fact, Mason, I am sad about something.
Do you mind if I ask what you're sad about?
Okay.
What are you sad about?
I don't know if I can tell you.
Sure you could.
Well, you see, Mason, prom is coming up, and Jimmy Nelson asked me to be his date, and I said yes. But I just heard from some of the girls that he's seeing someone else. Needless to say, we aren't going to prom anymore.
Abby, can I ask you a question? And pardon me if this is being too forward.
Not at all. You can ask me anything you want.
Well, you see, prom's coming up, and I don't have a date, so I was kind of wondering if you'd be interested in going with me. Here are some rules for dating.
Boys, be on time to pick her up. Be courteous to her parents and open all doors. When conversing, remember not to bore her with talk of politics, business, art, or literature. You can't expect her to have the same intellectual pursuits a boy does.
Girls, wear a nice dress and makeup and keep good manners. At this stage, you must also try to begin to read books and magazines, so you can at least have something to talk about. You can't get by nowadays with just a pretty face.
Oh, Mason, thank you for taking me out for milkshakes.
You're welcome, Ruth. I really like milkshakes, and I really like spending time with you.
I had such a good time at the movies last night, and then when we were listening to popular songs in your car on the way home.
I did too. I think about you an awful lot.
I think about you an awful lot too.
I've been thinking about you an awful lot ever since I asked you to prom that day in the hall.
I was so sad that day, but it just goes to show how bad things can lead to good things.
Great things. Say, Ruth, I was wondering, since I really like spending time with you, and since I do think about you an awful lot, I was kind of wondering if you'd be interested in going steady with me.
Going steady? But I've never had a real boyfriend before.
I've had 2 steady girlfriends. They didn't work out. They weren't like you. So, what do you say?
Okay, Mason, I say okay.
When a boy and a girl are going steady, they should not have more than 2 dates per week. 2 dates per week.
And when they are going steady, they should keep a limit of 3 days per week. Any more, and you risk boring each other.
Nobody's
that interesting.
And finally, there comes a point in dating when the boy must ask himself, will she be a good homemaker? Will she obey me? If the answer to these questions are yes, then it's time to propose marriage. Abby, will you marry me?
Yes, I will. When the man transitions from bachelorhood into holy matrimony, he begins to learn and experience the joys of being a husband. Once solidly responsible for taking care of his own self at all times, now he has a wife to do that for him.
He now comes home to a warm cooked dinner and a clean house. Hi, honey, I'm home.
Hi.
Is dinner ready?
I don't know. Is it?
Didn't you make it?
No.
You didn't?
No. I don't know how to make dinner. Do you want me to pick up a stew first?
The new husband also learns the joys of sharing time and living space with the person he loves. A welcome adjustment after the solitude of bachelor. This is great.
What is?
This, just this, us.
Okay.
Do you want me to put on some music?
Not really.
Come on, let's listen to some music together.
I'm trying to read.
What about something classical?
You know I hate classical music, Danny. I mean, Mason.
Well, is there anything else you want to listen to?
No.
Come on, I'm gonna be live.
Danny, no. I mean, Mason.
Achoo! Ruth,
Yes?
when was the last time you vacuumed?
Never?
I'm getting a little concerned about the cleanliness of this house. I don't think you've been holding your duties as a homemaker.
Excuse me?
I'm just saying the house could be a little cleaner.
Then clean it yourself!
Once they had learned the joys of marriage, the newlywed couple must start a family. It is widely thought that the husband and wife cannot lead complete lives without knowing fatherhood and motherhood, respectively. For women, children is their entire point of being.
I have great news.
What's that?
I'm pregnant. Nothing is more thrilling for a husband when the wife tells him he's going to be a father.
This is the worst thing. This is the worst possible thing that could possibly be happening right now. Please tell me this is a joke. Please tell me this is a cruel, mean, terrible joke. That is not funny.
It is not a joke. We're having a baby.
Well, I hope it can make its own money.
It's just going to be a baby for a while.
I have to make money so I can eat. Why can't it make its own money so it can eat too? I just have to clear my head and take a walk.
I think he's excited.
What's the matter?
My back hurts and I just vomited.
Can I get anything for you?
Don't say that. I need to indulge. I just need something like macaroni and cheese with butterscotch. I'm so looking forward to being a mother. Aren't you looking forward to being a father?
Yeah.
I've always wanted to spend all day at home and be a mommy.
That reminds me of something I've been meaning to ask you.
Yes?
How do you feel on getting a job?
Finally, the culmination of the pregnancy is that fateful day in the hospital when a new life is brought into the new world of peace and harmony.
It's a girl! It's a girl! We have a girl. She's beautiful.
Yeah, she is, isn't she?
We have a girl. We have a girl. This is amazing. I love you so much.
So, what do we do with it?
In addition, the child requires a little bit more extra effort on both parents' behalf. For the husband, he must now earn enough money not just for one person, but for two. For women, they must take the additional task of caring for their children while still keeping their home and serving her husband.
I have to go. You have to watch Evelyn.
What?
I'm going out with some friends, so you have to watch her. I'm already late.
Where are you going?
I don't know. I'm just going out.
You didn't tell me you were going out.
Well, I'm going and there's nothing you can do about it.
Wait, Ruth, you can't do that.
Danny, I'm going crazy. I just need to get away.
Spanish.
Of course, there are some couples that can't seem to get it right. Of course, they continue to have problems, big problems. I hate these couples. Apparently, trivial little things like marriage and a family don't mean anything to them.
I just wanted to be the perfect wife and mother.
Well, you can go ahead and erase that illusion.
I never thought it would be like this. Did I do something wrong?
You did a lot of things wrong, Abby.
Oh no.
There's just a lot they don't tell you, do they?
What do you mean?
I mean, about growing up. There's just a lot they don't tell you.
Would you want to have known though?
Yes, I would have liked to know. It should be a part of childhood, actually.
Yeah, let's see.